away. Otherwise we might have been able to get a return kill on the Storm Spirit there. But he actually had haste, so maybe not. Probably not, actually. So as you can see, at level 2 I actually want 1 point in the stats, and I really like going for that build just because PL's base health and his ability to spam lance is just really bad at level 1. I don't go for any mana pots, so it's really helpful. I usually get only 1 point in stats. Sometimes I'll go 2, but I really think 1 point in stats is the way to go. It's a fairly common build in pro games right now, but we'll see how it changes. But I do get my doppelganger at level 4, I mean, just so I can avoid situations like that to get away. If I had Spirit Lance, I might have died there because Ursa does have his phase boots. I actually definitely would have died there if I did not have my doppelganger. But this lane is kind of difficult. I can't really go up and get CS versus both of them, so I'm just playing back, keeping it cool. I don't want to die. Dying in these types of situations is actually the worst thing you can do, just because I'm already in the offlane as our carry, just because of the threat of you dying right away. I'm letting Centaur just stay top. I'm not TPing up there because there's really no need with the power here. So once again, I just doppelganger away. He puts a tomb down. I can't really help my silencer, so I'm hitting the tomb, but it's really no use. Versus Undying in the early game, you're going to lose early games most of the time. It's just the way it is. The biggest thing is actually something like his death. So I get the kill on me with the last tower hit by using my spear. I'm going to be going to the low ground with my doppelganger because I see the Ursa chasing me. My best out. But I know that Ursa is actually low. And I heard Silencer use his last word on him, so maybe I can get Spear Lance and hit him. I end up dying though. I get the return kill. In the end, he gets the EXP on me, but I'm actually come out ahead in gold. I gain 403, gain 387. Still a better trade for him because of the EXP, once again, as I mentioned. Now I'm kind of just looking around. Maybe I can go to a better lane. There's just too much pressure down bot. But I decided it's just best to go bot still. SF needs mid. Centaur really needs to be active on the map. And Centaur is doing a good job keeping down the Slark, who's already been having a bad game. Just farming it up. Now, I went for I go for a Ring of Aquila and my wand, kind of like in my Gyrocopter game. But this isn't like the every game type of build. If you're having a better game than this, I would say that a Diffuser Rush is actually really strong with early treads and Aquila. But I'm going into my drums just because I want to be getting the extra fighting in. Now, Undying is kind of just manning up for no reason, so we're simply just kicking him down. I mean, he gets a silencer kill, but in the end, I end up killing him. My doppelganger's coming back up, even though, so the Ursa's chasing me. I'm going to Spirit Lance him and then blink away, because I want to have the slow immediately. I don't want to doppelganger and then slow him, because I'll have to turn around, which is just a lot riskier. Essentially, I was already facing him, so I simply slowed him. I didn't have to deal with turn rate or anything like that, and then I just stopped getting it. So just looking on the map, seeing what my team is doing. Storm is just getting massive. SF is really struggling right now. SF is 0-3, 0-2 Shaker. It's gonna be a really rough game. But the good thing is Slark's also having a bad game. Looking top, maybe I can help him out, but the Stormer's just kind of too big at this point compared to where he would be in most games. He just kind of did way too well mid, mostly due to that haste stream which he got, so he allowed him to get a solo kill on SF. Or not a solo kill, Ursa actually and these sort of kills when you're in mid. Those type of matchups is really bad, especially against a Storm who can snowball out of control. But I do have my safe lane position now. I'm going to be staying here for a little bit, farming this wave. Maybe I can get some pressure on this tower, or some rotations, perhaps create some space for my team. We really need to try and get the bump on the Centaur. That's really when our team is going to be able to come back against their lineup, and just be able to combat their lineup in fights near towers. Maybe get picks on the storm if he's over aggressive on us, because we really don't have any strong catch yet. I do see the Rubik, so I'm just kind of playing a little bit aggressive, forcing another TP, forcing 2 TPs, 3 rotations altogether. A bit of greedy play by me, but that is 3 heroes top, which means that Centaur is able to farm the additional gold. In the end, it's not worth it, I would say. I should have backed earlier. I was playing a lot, just way too greedy. So I got punished there. Taking a look around the map. When you're dead, you want to be looking around the map constantly, seeing where you're going to be able to TP to next, or maybe your farming location, or to help your team out. I really just need to get my farm in, though. I cannot be battling at this point. So I TP mid, spamming out my lance, because I'm not afraid to use my mana, just trying to farm as fast as I can. I should probably hit a Growing Blade at this point to really boost my farm rate. So Storm just kind of chasing me around, stopping my farm. Good play from him. I believe Storm is actually 7k player. I believe he's 7k, yes. Anyways. So taking out this hard camp, letting my illusions tank. So I'm A-clicking on my illusions to de-aggro, and then moving back and then re-engaging, and not technically the neutrals. So I don't have any damage. Missed the vision there, but I am center ulted, so I'm seeing if I can help out. I'm staying in the area. Hopefully I can do something. I'm not entirely sure why they're still chasing me and dying, just tombstones. But they get the kill anyways. But there's a bunch of zombies on them. Storm is nearby. So yeah, it's, again, not a very good trade. Storm is just getting completely massive. So I prioritize. You should prioritize Spirit Lance almost every game. Perhaps get a few points in stats, like how the pros do it. And then I would say the maxing Doppelganger over Spirit Lance, over Phantom Rush is definitely the better option, just for the extra escape mechanism. So Storm gets a little bit greedy. I just kind of baited him there, with our first Centaur blink, we were able to get the kill on him. Nothing. Well, it's a pretty big deal actually, but Centaur ended up getting the gold. Ideally, I would have wanted the gold, and now. So fight breaking down bot. Something gets off his ult. I'm TPing down because I just want to help out. I know that Ursa has his Aegis. I just want to ensure that we can actually clean up this kill. So we get that kill on the Ursa. I'm going to Spirit Lance him, and then I'm going to use my Doppelganger just to create illusions and some confusion to tank the tower. Don't be afraid to spam out your Doppelganger like in a situation like that to just get the surround on the enemy after you use your Spirit Lance, and to just create the confusion as well as the illusions that will help you tank when tower diving. So Storm Spirit actually TPs in, then wastes a little bit of mana, but in the end he's going to be getting the Shadow Fiend. I have Manta in my quick buy, but I'm not going to be building a Manta initially. My thoughts were that I was going to be needing the Manta to get out of Storm Spirit's Orchid if he was going for an earlier Orchid. But I looked at his item build and I saw, okay, he has a Yule's, so his Orchid isn't going to be coming up anytime soon, so I'll just be going for my Diffusal. And you might be asking, okay, why not just go for the Diffusal anyways, if Storm is going for the Orchid, because you can Diffusal off Orchid and use Doppelganger to escape. But the thing is, Manta is just going to be able to create more space. It's going to allow me to farm actually a lot safer against the Storm Orchid, because I'll have those illusions to put out the additional map pressure with the illusions I create, on top of being able to get out. So overall, I'd say that I'm going for a Manta Rush is going to be ideal. I think Storm's will go early, but not every game though. It really just depends on the timing of the Orchid. Using my Spirit Lance to farm. I have my illusions in control group, so I'm constantly microing them, even though they don't last for that long, just to get some like additional tower damage, maybe to finish off a creep. My doppelganger to the high ground instead of walking around, just trying to be efficient. Now I have my fully completed drums, so I have kind of recovered a bit, but I'm still really behind. Still really far behind where I want to be. At this stage, ideally, you would probably want to have a diffusal in a better setting. Diffusal by now, but I went for the drums just for the extra HP. Helps my team fight a little bit better with the aura. I'm not farming as much. Using my illusions to take place ancients. So we have a stampede going out because there's a battle. Hopefully we can get the storm, but he goes away from the centaur stun. Rubik steals the centaur ult. So I want to go in. I want to kill the Ursa. I don't have Spirit Lance, but I did doppelganger. Just create some confusion. Get a little bit closer to him. And no Spirit Lance in him. Maybe I can get the Rubik. If he stays in vision, I can get Spirit Lance. But no, he's backing off. So, but Ursa's still chasing me. I don't want him to pop my Spirit Lance on him. Now I'm just running away a little bit. I have a Mecca around me, so I'm feeling some. Swapping his treads. I am low on HP, but I can clear illusions. With my doppelganger, my ultimate, and my Spirit Lance. So as you can see, I am prioritizing doppelganger. It's a really good escape spell. It's going to be really strong against the team. Just for blinking. They don't have enough AoE to actually clear the illusions right away, trying to reel me. If I actually avoid the Storm Spirit Remnant damage, and I can try and go in after like after the Fey Bolt from the is casted, they really don't have any way to identify the real me. So stop with your max combo escape and fight extremely well. They're constantly pressuring us in, like how a Dirge lineup should be played. I have my first blade though to go towards my diffusal. So we get a good initiation in on the Rubik. He didn't need an ulti there, but I guess it was just for safety. I guess there was a battle to break out. Popping my doppelganger just to create some illusions to tank. We can get some towers, or get down mid tower, just to open up their jungle a little bit. Maybe we can get like an Aegis. I can farm a lot better. We're still diving in. Centaur gets a good kill right there. Hopefully we can get this tower. It'd be extremely big. I see that silencer's being gone on by the Slark, so I TP bot, I scare him away. Essentially I saved him there. I didn't get a team kill, but he's TPing out, so I just back off before the TP even finishes. There's no point in just hitting him, he's gonna heal up anyways. So, just going back to my farming, being efficient. I don't have my TP up, so if the battle does break out, I can't join in it right away. So I'm just gonna stay bot, pressure their side of the map, get my farm in, try and finish up my Diffusal Blade. Once I get my Diffusal Blade against their lineup, this game should be basically over if I play it correctly with the heroes that we have, because we do have pretty decent damage down with the Storm Spirit once the game goes later. Silencer can get a refresher. Centaur is decent with his hoof stun, and Ricochet just has a bunch of stuns. If he gets stunned even one time, he might be able to live in terms of his raw HP, the storm I'm talking about. But if I'm able to get on top of him and also mana drain him during a stun, he won't be as if. So it's gonna be really important to pick up this game. I'm just gonna doppelganger to the left, but actually remain in the middle because your positioning in the doppelganger radius, which you appear, is actually kind of random.